The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it got into her.
Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to accept. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say! Especially after what's happened!
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin in our search right away.
Basic words, thanks so much for this tier 1 sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'll say I'm trying to channel the spirit of Captain Rich, but it ain't working.
Yeah. Of course. Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out. But still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why. That.
Alright, it's time to investigate.
Alright, I mean, let's just start with the elephant in the room here. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but that was a stupid idea considering that there's like 5 pulls in her chest at the moment. She really is dead. No shit! There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. I see. I'm getting close to the Captain Rich voice. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second. She's dead. Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
I guess that's right then.
Yeah, let's go for it. Ooh.
You feel me?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're fucking useless.
Oh man.
She must be so shocked that she can't even open her mouth to talk.
Yikes.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us.
We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Let me
Come
out
on,
of
man.
here.
Let me out of here. Come on. Someone let me out.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear.
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure Okay, fuck my line, or else we're all dead. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
There.
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
Sure?
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
ah,
What? She's right!
Then, could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth!
Look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? I mean, it's not like I could just flat out tell them the truth or anything. No, I'm just gonna instead keep it silent to myself. Why not?
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty, so no one can disturb the area, don't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what was the first thing you would do? Anyway, by volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Yes. Huh? Fuck you!
So then. Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Two-player co-op based events with two of them? With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of
but
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
so then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
well, do I really have to say more?
Actually, I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that
You're
evidence,
fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
so,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder?
No, we're just gonna sit here with, sitting on our asses and not doing a damn thing.
Hey, how do we even do something like that?
Well, it's simple. We just sit down and do absolutely nothing.
I mean, that sounds like a plan to me.
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
Bitch, if you think it's me, what are you implying?
This is
It was
very
you.
suspicious.
Fuck off. I'm telling you, it wasn't me, you dumb bitch.
The dog, come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next?
Bitch, I might.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
Well, that's true. We may as well at least check just to check.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood.
Well, luckily, you don't have to worry about blood. It's just Pepto-Bismol.
All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from me anyway. Alright, investigator. Guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. It's not like I could just go to everyone individually and explain my situation. No, that'd be a waste of time.
Well, the thing is, without evidence, like, there's no point, like, there's no proof. I'm just saying, that's probably what they're thinking, because it's like, that's only, like, it was in, technically, Makoto's room. So the only person that would be able to go into that room, except Sayaka, would be Makoto.
Anyway, the parting looks at me had been still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzzz.
Yeah, we heard that already. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka.
Guys, here's the thing when it comes to technically Toko's character. Go first, go ahead, real quick.
No, it's okay.
With Toko's character, yes, we all saw Junko die right then and there. But the only one that we know of a verbal reaction was Makoto. Everyone else had very small glimpses. It could very well be possible that Toko turned around and is unable to look at the body. So we don't know exactly what Toko did. Because it's not really clear like where everyone's facing and all that. It's just like placement markers of like people are in the room. So Toko 100% could not be like visually aware of Junko's dead body. So yeah. But go ahead.
I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. Time of death was estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist to appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out to the truth. Reach out to the truth, even. So that we can all survive. For Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed.
Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Alright.
Truth bullets?
You'll see. It will come in use during the class trial.
Yada yada yada. Or? No way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here.
Yee.
Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now.
Nah. Aren't you? Oh wait, never mind. That's Makoto.
Nah, that's fine. It can be kind of confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro?
But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Oh, poor thing.
Oh, nothing else to do now.
Why Junko be killed with Poke Sticks? That was Spears of Gunyear. Yeah, that was the Spears of Gunyear. Alright. I guess the best thing to do would be to head towards the scene of the crime. So let's see. Sweet, sad Bean Chihiro, right?
I just go to my room?
Yeah.
Might as well.
I
Oh,
think
no, of course,
the
then I have
markers,
to-
yeah. Oh!
Can't even do that, apparently.
I guess that during investigations you have, like, I forgot, maybe teleportation's turned off during investigations. Mabi.
Fucking whack.
Alright.
Yeah, I know. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Yes, they don't care. The scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fart in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait, that would not have been possible.
I was about to say, probably gonna say what I was about to say. Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Yeah, it's like I could have fucked her, make her scream my name, and no one would have heard.
Well, perhaps this is another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of struggle has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Huh? Looking at the lint roller, looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? And that didn't mean shit. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my key. Oh shit! If I remember correctly.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. Oh, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer...
Switching rooms has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Let's talk to you.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a crossroad here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. Agreed. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
I'll get sorted out when the time comes. Uh-huh.
I thought it was Sakura. I'm like, nope, go for it.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey, I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. Is the display stand the sword was on? Absolutely meaningless. Already read that.
We already did this one.
Well.
Whoops!
by the way,
Fucking whoops.
Fuck, is there no way to skip it like...
I
you son of
don't
a...
think so.
You're fucked.
Just be careful what you
Yo,
click.
Yeah. What the hell happened here?
What about the sword?
I thought I already clicked the sword.
No, you could gashes.
This is a replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and...
Listen.
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
So I'm guessing truth bullets is the equivalent of evidence.
Oh yeah.
The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. You never know. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
You
What?
ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys in here have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we?
Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's also the sheath.
Oh yeah. This is... There's some scratches in the sheath. They must have been made with something. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this will only give him away. You could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So, why are there scratches in the sheath?
Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Bathroom. On the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her, it made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to bust into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Okay, so this has been bothering me for like a long time. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw, written in blood with the numbers 1103. I'm also just like looking at it to like. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about the body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? Well, from the kitchen, obviously. Definitely something I should look into later. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist was broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen. Something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless. Now how come only her left finger?
Sayaka's risk has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. When she broke her wrist. And that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Water from the showers got turned off in nighttime. Okay. Is that it?
You can also do tab to make sure you got all the parts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So not just the body and the message on the wall.
Yeah.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. And that's also most likely Sayaka's dying message.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself.
AKA, we need you to play the game longer.
Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me.
Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Sorry, I'm also just checking something out real quick.
No, that's fine. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Hut, hut, hut.
It sounds like Hyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Bathroom door frame has been added to the pupil accessory for your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Does this have to inspect it? Hold on, first.
So then,
Oh, god damn it.
Looks like you gotta click on it, bruh.
Shut up! What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
it would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious it was intentional.
What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked, and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest tint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up.
Huh? What clears up? What up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
Bitch, don't come back here. There was that other reaction thing I gotta talk to about. As if forgetting I was ever even there. She turned and left.
Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
So what about that other reaction?
It's the same.
thing?
It'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVDs Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me. Well, might as well make a beeline toward the kitchen.